punishment to chop his hand. You don't think it's a so harsh step?
It is harsh, but you tell me one thing, na, and not chopping privately, you have to chop in public, Islamic law says. Why in public? So everyone comes to know. Once you chop one person, all robbers will stop robbing. Are you interested in stopping robbing, or are you interested in not being harsh?
Do you think it should be implemented in India also?
Everywhere in the world, leave aside India. It should be implemented throughout the world, then you'll get result. You tell me one thing, without this law, I am asking, which country has the least rate of robbery in the world? There are many Islamic countries, we don't follow this law. You see in Pakistan, there's so much of theft and robbery. You go to Bangladesh, so much of theft and robbery is there. Wherever this law is implemented, it's the least rate. So what I'm trying to tell you is that do you want to stop the robbery or do you want to encourage robbery? Why? And the question is that hardly anyone robs there. Here people are robbing. So what you are doing, you're encouraging them to rob. Then you're putting them behind bars for 1 month or for 2 months. Again they come out, again they rob. So if you want to stop, people will not rob and people will not be punished also. It is 2 in 1, you understand? The law is so strict, why should a person rob? And if a rapist knows that if he rapes someone and if he's given death penalty, he'll not rape only. You won't think of raping. You know, rape karenge. According to American statistics of 1990 FBI record, every day 1,756 rapes took place. In 1996, 2,713. In 2006, some more than 2,000 cases. Every day. That means every 32 seconds, one rape is taking place. We are here since half an hour. Already 50 rapes are taking place in USA since we are here. And the statistics say, out of those rape cases, 16% are reported. Out of 16% reported, 10% are arrested. 1.6% are arrested. Out of those arrested, only 50% undergo a trial. That means 0.8% undergo a trial. That means 125 rapes you commit. Chance you will get punishment is 1. Very good bargain, no? And out of that 50% judge says, पहली बार क्या उसको कम punishment देंगे. Though the law says 7 years rigorous imprisonment for a rapist, 125 times you rape, you get a punishment. 50% time the judge says he's done the first time, give him only 1 year. Now 125 rapes you commit and chances you get punished that also 1 year. Who would like to try it? Here you know if you rape 100% death penalty, no one will think of raping. Unless you say in my book of law, in my understanding raping is good, then you give an ad in the paper. Okay, rape the woman, then I've got no problem.
Sir, if male and female with their own consent they are having relations, sexual relations, then Islamic that Sharia law, what would be the punishment for?
Yes. If they have with their consent that they become husband wife, there's no problem at all. If you say with a consent to enjoy and corrupt the society, then Sharia law doesn't agree. If you say with consent, okay, I want to be a wife and to be a husband, no problem, no one can stop them. They can give the consent, no one can stop them. But if they say, okay, let us only enjoy, and then after that, no, then we keep on changing partners. This is common in the Western world. In our Eastern society, I wouldn't like my sister changing partners every second night. I would not like that. I would not like my wife going out with someone and changing partners. It is our culture. So the Western culture has actually corrupted the society. So that is the reason Islam doesn't believe. If you really want to spend life with consent, marry each other, no one can stop you. You marry your consent and stay together. If there's a problem, you can take divorce, you can marry someone, there's no problem. But saying that without marriage we'll keep on changing partners, Islam doesn't agree in the corruption of the society. Therefore I said that if you corrupt the society, then you should be punished. And this is there in all the religions, not only in Islam. Even
Christianity doesn't agree. So what is the punishment, Dr. Naik? What is the punishment that a couple?
One more thing, that if someone does an adultery, the punishment is only there if you get 4 witnesses. If someone does adultery and we have no witnesses, then you cannot give any punishment to the person. If someone alleges that this lady is not good or this man is not good, he's been doing adultery, then you have to produce 4 witnesses. If you produce 4 witnesses, then in Islam, the punishment is stoning to death, which is there in many other religions also. It's not only in Islam, it is in Christianity, then Judaism also. You read the Bible, the word of adultery should be stoned. It's not a new law, it's in even other religions. But they don't implement it, they don't follow it. But in Islam, you should have 4 witnesses. And if someone lays an allegation that this man and woman are doing adultery, and if he cannot produce 4 witnesses, he gets 80 lashes. Because many a time we keep on blaming people that this woman is not good, this man is not good. If you lay an allegation against a woman's chastity or modesty, according to Surah Nur, chapter number 24, verse number 4, and you cannot produce 4 witnesses, you get 80 lashes. That means you cannot, here in our society, you can abuse a woman, you can call her by any name and you walk through. In Islamic law, if you abuse a woman and call her something, and you cannot prove it, cannot produce 4 witnesses, 80 lashes. This is the protection she gets. In our society, whether it be in India or whether Western country, you can abuse a woman, you can abuse her and get away free. In Islamic law, if you lay an allegation against a woman's modesty, and lay an allegation that she is unchaste or she is modest, if you cannot produce 4 witnesses, 80 lashes. So this again means that if someone does privately and gets away with it, he'll have no punishment here. He'll have punishment in the hereafter. Someone decides personally and does it, he's breaking the law of the Sharia. He's breaking the rule of the Creator. But here he won't get punishment because there are no 4 witnesses. He'll get the punishment in the hereafter. That's the reason never, 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 ever in any hadith of the sayings of the Prophet, in the history of Islam, talking at the time of the Prophet, at the time of companion, has any woman been stoned to that except she voluntarily said. She voluntarily came to the Prophet and said that I have committed adultery, give me punishment. Prophet said, go away. Again he come, again then the punishment was given. There is not at all, there is no hadith, sayings of the Prophet, that anyone was, allegation was laid against somebody was punished. It was the woman herself repented. And she came to the Prophet and said, I have done adultery, please forgive me, punish me. Prophet says, go away. Again she comes, then the Prophet puts the punishment. And then the Prophet said that the way she has repented, if you distribute in the whole city of Medina, it will make everyone pure. That means the Prophet praised her, that she did a sin, she repented, she came to the Prophet and told the Prophet, punish me so that I will get a better life in the hereafter. And then the Prophet first avoided, and then he executed the punishment and said that her repentance is accepted.
Dr. Naik, what about, isn't it true that that 4 witnesses is also required for rape?
No, there's a misunderstanding. Adultery is willingly done by 2 people, they're witnesses. In rape, there can be medical evidence, there can be other circumstances, evidence sufficient. For rape, if that's the case, then everyone will do rape. They'll go in a closed door and do it, there's no witness. The circumstantial evidence is medical evidence sufficient to prove. If it's proven, 4 witnesses not required because it's an allegation against the woman. It is done by force by somebody. In adultery, both are doing willingly. So therefore, 4 witnesses are required. But if someone forces on a woman and does rape, then circumstantial evidence, legal evidence, medical evidence, if proved without doubt, it's sufficient. 4 witnesses is not a must.